Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk about expectations and how, when we have these expectations, we are actually choosing to live in the past. And, I know what you're thinking. You're like, but Terry, we have to have expectations of what we want, right? But what tends to happen is that we have these expectations of ourselves, of others, and that causes all kinds of confusion. We've been talking about empty nesters. We've talked for a period of time about divorce and marriage. And this relates to everything. This relates to every aspect of your life. So I'm going to try to break it down for you this morning so that you guys can follow me and understand what I'm saying. So when we have these expectations, they're always based on the past. You see what I'm saying? So when you are having these expectations and you're living in the past, it's almost delusional. Okay? It's living in a fantasy world, because what we're trying to do is base our present and our future on the past, which means we're really living in the past. Okay? I don't know if I can, let me give you an example so that maybe you can follow me a little bit better before I break it down even more. Let's say that you're dating and you fell in love, and you're so in love with this person and all the things that y'all do together and the fun that you have. I remember going through this extremely well. And I knew on some level that what was occurring in our relationship was not going to be that way forever, because it was new, right? The relationship was new. And so you're doing all these things to have fun together. Here's a better example. This is going to be a little adult, but your sex life. When you're dating, your sex life is so exciting and wonderful and awesome. And, every time you see them, you're all over each other, right? And then you get married and you see each other every day, and you have work and you have this and you have that. And it's not that your sex drive has changed, right? But it's that you have other commitments and you have other things that are going on in life. And sometimes you're just really tired from working a 12-hour day. But one of you might have the expectation that every time you see each other, you're going to have sexual relations, right? Maybe when you were dating, you only saw each other twice a week. And so, of course, you were going to. But now you see each other every single day. It's not the same. But one of you have the expectation that that's going to continue in that manner. And then what happens when you have that expectation and it's not fulfilled? What happens is a lot of disappointment, anger, resentment, and it can snowball into a divorce, right? Because we're expecting certain things. That's what I'm talking about. So expectations equals the past, equals fantasy, equals delusional thinking. I want you to see that. I'm going to go over it again. Expectations equals the past, equals delusional thinking, equals fantasy. It means that you are trying to take vengeance a lot of times on the past. You are stuck in that past mode and you want to relive it. You want to correct it. You want to figure out what went wrong so that you can stop the suffering now. Did you hear that? Expectations is living in the past, and it means that you're trying to take vengeance on the past. And when you do that, how can you even possibly live in the future? How can you live in the present? Forget living in the future. I don't want you to live in the future either. I said that, but that was a mistake. I don't want you to live in the future. I want you to have goals. I want you to have dreams. I want you to have a plan for a better future. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that your kids have left home and now you're an empty nester. You've gone through a divorce. You're all alone in that sense. So now what is your present going to be like, and what is your future going to be like? What do you want to take place? The past is history, and we always want to learn from the history because we don't want to repeat it. But the best way to do that is to stop living in it. You see, it's one thing for me to go back and say, okay, this happened, that happened, this happened. This is what I can do now to be a better person because of what I experienced then. And then let it go. And then I want you to wake up every day. And I want you to see what's going on today. I want you to go, okay, yeah, I have these dreams. I have these goals. What am I doing today? Let me just focus on today. Yes, I have this dream of having my own business. Yes, I have this dream of going back to college. Yes, I have my dream of getting a nursing degree at this age, right? Whatever your dreams may be, have those dreams. But what am I doing today? If I want to be an author, if I want to flip houses, what am I doing today to be on that course? And let me focus only on today. So today, if I want to go and get my degree in nursing at a later age in life, then I need to today go and speak with someone to find out what the steps are. Today, I need to go to school. Today, I need to do my work. Today, I need to do my assignments. Do you see what I'm saying? I want you to live in today, because we can't have peace or joy when we're living in the past. We have to embrace where we are now so that we can have light, so that we can have joy, so that we can have love. Wow. How can you have love today when you're living in yesterday and expectations are about living in yesterday? Wow. Like, can you imagine if you're divorced and now you're starting to date and you go out and you meet this wonderful guy and immediately he triggers you and you think about someone that you knew from yesterday, someone that you were married to from yesterday, and immediately you start to bring into this new situation, this new relationship, all the expectations from the past, both good and bad. You're expecting him to let you down. You're expecting her to cheat on you. You're expecting these things to happen based on your past. You can't even have love today because of expectations. I'm sorry. I don't want to preach, but this is like so passionate for me. This is so heartfelt because I don't want you guys to have that. I want you guys to have more than that. So on that note, I want you to live today. Focus on today. What am I doing today to have a better life? Forget yesterday. I've learned my lessons, hopefully. And if you haven't, of course, we're always here to help you, right? So, all right, I'm going to end on that note. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome, awesome day. I know I will. Bye-bye.